recurrence.
Bread, please.
Myths.
Step right up, step right up! Win yourself a bottle of Nepenthe!
Talk about the dog that bit you. It's already in my hand. It's already in my hand. The word beak is written on it. The word claw. The stitches are too strong for me to do anything with my hands. I've got plenty.
Crow's flying along. Sees a crab eating some lady. Crow squawks, "What are you doing? She's not even dead yet." Crab scuttles off. Next day, Crow's flying along, sees the crab's at it again. "I thought I told you to scram," he says. Crab says, "Take another look." Crow looks at the lady and just says, "Carry on." Get it?
Looks like they really want me to go in. I don't need the target practice. I don't need the target practice. That's not going. That's. Pretty long way down.
Hey, that's an old raven trick. Trying to float her body up to where you can get it, huh? Won't work. Believe me, I've tried it. There's no water down there. Just roots and darkness.
Wouldn't want to break the glass. I don't need the target practice.
Nah, I smell a rat.
The brew that puts a bullet in all your bad thoughts. 10 hits gets you 1 hit, and 1 hit's all it takes to bring blessed sleep. Oh, so close. Try
I
again,
guess I
try
need to shoot the
again.
heads when they light up.
Oh, so close. Try again, try again.
They're still too damn fast for me. If only there were some way to slow them down. There's no latch, and the edges are too tight for me to pull it off with just my fingers.
Step right up, step
It's
right
already
up.
in my hand. I don't need the target practice. It's a shooting game. Rocks won't work. I don't need the target practice. That's not going to work. That's... The edges are too tight for me to pull it off with just my finger.
Step right up, step
It's
right
locked.
up.
I don't need the target. That's not going to work. I imagine I need to use the gun. That's... Pick either direction, but... Please don't!
I doubt you'll ever get good enough to win that shooting game. You'll need to find a way to change its settings and cheat.
Kid staring at heaven when suddenly there's this stabbing pain in his eye. Can't stop himself from crying. And everywhere he looks, everything's ugly, dirty, and dark. Kid runs to the doctor and the doc checks him out. Doc says, "Well, Kai, problem is you've got a little shard in there." Kai looks at him and says, "But Doc, you've got a whole mirror in yours."
It says not all attractions are suitable to all ages. Visitors are pretty vague as well. I already have her picture in my mind. 431. It's been torn off after the first 3 digits. I already have her.
We're sorry. We are unable to complete your call as dialed. Please check the number and dial again, or call your operator to help you. We're sorry. Please
Yeah, I get the message.
Welcome to the mysteries of the deep, home of the luminous stream maid, the vitriolic sea star, and the oleaginous black swan.
That was electrifying.
Stop me if you've heard this one. Man drags himself into his shrink's office. Says, "Doc, I got this bad feeling. My wife thinks all I do is dwell on the bad stuff and complain." Shrink says to herself, "Why'd I ever go and marry my patient?"
Looks... That's not going to work. That's not... Didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. That's... I need to put... I need to deposit a coin first.
We're sorry. Please.
Okay, so you have a work order. You just need to give 8-3 some metal. What about that dog's chew toy?
I have nothing to... I have to kill it. It's not operational. I guess dead rat's not its thing. That's... Can you make something for me?
Give me a work order and fitting metal.
What can you tell me about the dark thing?
It should have been burnt away. but the fire did no more than shrink it for a time.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
Not much you can make out of a rat. I should show it to 8-3.
To make fitting claws will take more than that mere pin. Now, step away. Behold the beak, fit for one who would carve and cut. What I have done shall not be undone. Thus in metal do I make my mark on the world.
I don't need the target practice. Eight-3 won't reforge it. I can still feel its teeth. No need to cut.
So, some lady goes to see the doctor. Says, "Doc, I feel like there's a monster that's eating me alive." Doc says, "Come on, lady, it's all in your head!"
No need to cut.
That's not funny.
No need to cut that. Maybe it's a way out. Well, it was worth a try. No need to cut one.
Hero goes to his goddess and says, "There's this monster that's so horrible, if I look at it, I'll die. Please," he says, "give me something to help." Goddess gives him a shield so smooth it can reflect the world. Says, "Here's a joke."
No need to cut that. It's not the right way out. No need to cut. No need to cut. No need to cut.
That's...
No need to cut. No sense throwing that away. No need to cut that. He's already been cut off. It would just fly away. No need to cut that. No need to No need to try that again. That's not going to work. Let's see if this can slide under the edge. There we go.
Step right up! Step right up!
Better leave them here. Let me get a closer look. Huh. They seem to move together.
You know, you used to laugh a lot more. Guess the funny bone's one of the first things to go!
Guess I've changed some settings. It's locked. It's empty now. The game seems to have turned off. The game. No need to fuss with it anymore. No need to fuss with it anymore. It's not. No need to bother. No need to cut. It wouldn't work if I cut it off.
Now you're wondering, am I losing my mind? No, you're finding it. You've hidden a hard grain of truth beneath smooth layers of lies. A masquerade of metaphors. Here's a metaphor for you. Your mind is a matryoshka. It's just you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And we're here to open you up.
I don't even know what it does. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. That's not going to work. No need to try. Poisoning the well would be an informal fallacy. I don't want to waste it.
Nah. If I clouded my thoughts, I'd poof and disappear.
I don't want to waste. Do you want this, Nepenthe? It's supposed to ease troubled thoughts.
No. I will seek forgetfulness my own way, word by word.
He said the ravens prefer the dust.
What are you trying to do? Make me lose my job? Kisses.
I don't want to waste it. It's not a throwing knife. Tempting, but no. No need to cut that. I'm not going to threaten him. I don't want to cut them. I don't want... No need to cut. It's already good and dead.
What would a blind old fool do with such a thing?
That's not going... The stitches are too strong for me... The stitches are too strong for me to do anything with...
Hospital.
It seems to be ignoring me. It seems...
Specialist. My wing.
Huh?
It's illegible.
Loathsome.
I'd rather keep it. I'd rather keep... The word claw. That's...
Yeah, great trick. Phone call.
It's a good 30 feet out of reach. I'll need to get into the tent first. It's much too... No way I could manage that. Pick either direction. No need to fuss with... No need to...
Why don't you actually look at the things you're taking? Like that rat, for instance.
Never met a dog that would take its medicine straight. I don't want to waste it. No need to cut that. No need to cut that. No need to cut. I don't need the... What an idiot grin. I don't need the tar... That's not go... That's... I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk... That... Just steam. Can you make...
Give me your...
Goodbye.
You have... First, lay a worthy order.
8-3 won't... It's not a crematorium. That's not much you can make. I'll need to find where they start. That's...
I'm just waiting for the day that you give me that dumb blank look again. And I get to say, I don't want to tell you a joke. A lot easier than coming up with new material. Does this look like the kind of mouth you eat with?
That's... No sense throwing that away. That's... I don't want... It's not interesting. That's... No sense throwing... I can read them myself. That's... Bread, please.
Classroom.
It's much... That's... I'm not hungry, and it looks No sense throwing... He only eats coins. That's...
Thanks.
Bread, please.
Very kind of you, but I've got bread enough of my own.
That's not...
Seizure.
That's... Stop! I'm not hungry, and no sense throwing. It's not a cutting board. Even cooked, it would be unappetizing. That's... It still looks hungry. Bread, please. A knockout marinade. No need to cut one. I'd rather hold on to it. The last one came in handy. It was stuffed with quarters?
Please help!
Ugh. Nothing to spend them on. I don't need the target practice. His eyes looked happy. Huh, some carny left himself a to-do list taped to the wall in here. Too many winners, turn up the skull speed, shut down MOTD, starfish keeps spitting acid on guests. Find something for Ozzy to chew on. Too many winners. Find. Beware of dog. Thanks, guys. Beware. That's... No need to cut that. Nothing to spend them on. That's not... That's... I don't need the...
Hey, stranger!
Shh! We're supposed to be men.
It looks like this is where I would get on the tracks, but there's no train here, and no way I can walk up them. Who are you?
Well, we're sure not Valkyries. Don't let that sign confuse you.
And we're not fates, neither, just 'cause there's 3 of us.
That's more Murmur's thing.
We're not weird sisters, even if we are strange. After all, you're strangers still.
Okay, you've said who you're not, but who are you?
Just think of us as fragments.
Figments!
Pigments.
Ugh.
What? We're here to add color, aren't we?
Do you have names?
The 3 Masketeers!
Ugh.
Look, I'm sure you mean well. But everybody knows not to give their name to a stranger.
What's with the masks?
Everyone wears them.
You've got one too!
What?
We all have a role to play.
And in this story, there's only room for one woman.
That's why we've gotta be guys.
What's under the mask?
Nothing.
Legends say it's death to gaze upon a masker, unmasked.
But I bet you don't pay attention to foolish gossip like that.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear under here. Get it?
Ugh.
What do you mean I'm wearing a mask?
Oh, come on, stranger. You don't really think you escaped from some sanitarium, sporting a retro straitjacket and movie star stubble?
We all dress our best to fit what we think the world wants.
And in a strange land, it suits a man to be estranged.
I met an old scribe under a tree.
Ugh, he's the worst. His handwriting's terrible. I wanted A3 to make me a gaggle of bagels. And you don't even want to guess what I wound up with when I showed him the note that old man wrote.
Where am I?
Well, stranger, I have a feeling you're not in Kansas anymore.
Ugh, come on. Enough with the one-liners.
Fine. You're at wit's end.
Just cut the poor guy a break.
All right then. We'll call it the breaking point.
Don't let that old crab get you down. Remember what they say. Home is where the heart is.
What can you tell me about Murmur?
He's got a head for prophecies.
There was a golden-haired woman who...
The woman.
There's only one of them in your story.
We won't judge.
Can you tell me anything about her?
She's trying to save you.
You need to find her.
You're kind of a Hansel in distress.
Where can I find her?
Up.
Up.
And away.
What's the deal with that Valkyrie ride?
The ride of the Valkyrie, technically.
A one-way ticket up.
But where's the coaster car?
Haven't you ever heard of calling a ride?
I can really just call the Valkyrie?
Why, so can I, or so can any man. But will it come when you do call for it?
You know you can't call her unless you have her number.
And we can't help you there.
Do you know anything about the dark thing?
I'm scared of the dark.
While I wait for the dusk.
You'll find out soon enough.
Can I look under your mask?
Can't say we didn't warn him.
Nothing. Absolute nothing.
Still going, huh? I'll give you a hint. Don't trust the crow, eh?
I am Murmur the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What was, what is, and what will be are all mine to draw from the deck of your life. For what you've paid, we may speak of cards, and hear what suits the fates. What would you know?
My present.
I will tell you the figures. You will tell me the cards. And they will show us their truth. Let us begin. I see you, Querent. What card shall stand for the man before me?
The Hermit.
Holding a lamp to see and a staff to walk, but looking only inward, seeking only himself. The card suits you, but which best befits this place?
The Tower.
A ruin rent by lightning, the rumble of wrecking change, which may yet hold the flash of insight. It will do for this strange land. Now, what will you pick for the old scribe you so lately stood beside?
The Magician.
The one that follows the fool, shadowed by the infinite. His hidden bidding is to wield your own wisdom. You would do well to heed the lesson. The Hermit. The Tower. The Magician. What do these cards show? A man who outwits himself, lost in liminal space. That infinitesimal between whence and whither. His well of wisdom has run dry. A worm gnaws at the roots of his confidence, and thought and memory blind his mind's eye. That, Querent, is what is.
Wince and wither.
We're sorry. We are unable to complete your call as dialed. Please check the number and dial again, or call your operator to help you.
I've already paid.
We're sorry. We are unable. Please check the...
The ride of the Valkyrie is currently closed for want of worthy riders. In the future, the ride will return, should circumstances call for it.
What did I see under there?
You saw the reason why everyone wears masks. I promise we won't ask to look under yours.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Hey! What kind of ladies do you take us for?
We're not supposed to be any kind of ladies.
That's... I don't need the target. I don't want to threaten them. Valkyrie. It must be the name of the ride, but I don't see any car. Val... Nothing to spend. That's not... What an idiot grin. Too many winners. Shut down MOTD. Starfish keeps spitting acid on guests. Find something for Ozzy to... No need to... Nothing to... That's... It's free. No need to... That's... I don't... That's...
I will deface no coinage for you, stranger.
I don't... It's not a wi... That's... I don't... That's not... That's... There's nothing to fill it with. That's...
If wishes were fishes, I wouldn't eat eyes.
That only works on geese.
Nah, I smell a rat.
No sense throwing that away.